Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, my precious pack, and welcome back once more to VEGA Conflict, and I'm tired, and that means that it's time to make a decimation. Quick look over the prizes, talk about the Leviathan target some more, because that's been going fairly well so far. Most of the feedback you guys have been giving has been quite negative, and for all intents and purposes, I agree with every single one of you that's said anything negative about the target so far. Each of you have said something different, but at the end of the day, each of the comments they're basically pointing to the same thing. The target just sucked. So, let's go ahead and let's jump into the Decimation Store. So, we have the new fleet commander, Luna, joining us. What does she provide? Increased health damage, increased energy damage, kinetic resistance, and if you use 3 fighter hulls, you get 10% increased acceleration. Now, the fighters, they don't really need acceleration because they're already quick enough, but you could use that with any other ship, so theoretically you could apply 3 of them to a Dreadnought fleet to help them reach their maximum speed much sooner and much easier. We have the return of the Chrome credits, as always. We have the Javelin flagship box. Alright. We have the wormhole drives. We have the Blitz drives. The Blitz drive is one of the most entertaining that anyone will ever be able to get because of the relatively short warm-up time. However, the Blitz drive isn't the one that I really want to suggest because the one I want is... I'll just say it in the description so I don't have to try and think about it and burn my brain out before I fall asleep. Wormhole drive, we have the blueprints, well, the markup grades. We have credit items for the atomic driver, tungsten, and thonian, as well as the Medusa. We have Xeno-related tech. We have a Blight Siphon resistor, Nighthawk drones. We got some base tech, we got some more base tech, we got some more base tech. Prize boxes. Naturally, they're going to be the go-to recommendation for anyone and everyone because of the credit items they provide as well as the free ships. So, can never really complain about them and can't really go wrong with picking them up. Tokens, don't really need them because most of what you're going to want is going to be a higher recommended level. And resources. So, let's go ahead and let's jump back up to the top here real quick. Recommended picking up the new fleet commander, despite the fact that I don't see too much use with her right now. The acceleration might be something that could be fun to play around with. As for the bonuses she provides, some of the other fleet commanders do that better. Okay, Javelin flagship, the box for anyone that needs a jump ship, and the wormhole drive, the Deep Space 1, as well as the... Actually, let's just leave it at that because I'm not going to recommend the Blitz because 10 hours repair time for a shield bypass bonus. If you want shield bypass, you literally equip it. And you use kinetic weapons. And let's see. Warm-up drive. Okay, now, due to how the Pharmacon are currently playing out, I would recommend picking up the Operator Mark Patterns because of the damage boost, them just being the general overpowered weapon that is more or less a go-to weapon at that. As for the Tier 7 boxes, just talking about them and looking at the boxes is putting me to sleep. But really, the Bastion Cruiser and the Wraith Cruiser are the go-to recommended boxes for anyone that can't get Tier 8 or can't build Tier 8 at the moment and you may be at Tier 7. As for the Trojan, well, I don't see much use in it currently because it doesn't have much going for its kit under phasing 2.0, so I'd leave them be. I'd recommend picking up the Medusa Destroyer, the Atomic Drivers, the credit items, basically any of the credit items you can get your hands on. Nighthawk drones. I'll leave them be because I can only think of one case in which case I've actually used Nighthawk drones, and that's on my Behemoth. Other than that, I haven't even looked at them, so I won't recommend them. Xeno-resonant armor, Xeno-resonant this, alien that, so I can recommend picking up the alien resistant stuff as well as the blight resistant stuff in a set of 2 to 6. Ugh. Oh man, I'm a lot more tired than I thought I was. But I can recommend picking them up because in a set of 2 to 6 it'll allow you to equip a small number of your ships with them, but you don't have to go full in with the builds, and it allows a little bit of flexibility for different sets of ships. So no base tech, because I just don't recommend it. Elements, if you need them, depending on what you're building, buy the corresponding element. Blah. And that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about, and more or less just bring up the prize list and stuff like that. I'll be keeping an eye on the game, as I usually do. But that's going to be it for now, everybody. Be safe out there, my pack. Happy hunting, and as always, I'll see you later.